Hi all, good morning. Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, Kishore. Good morning.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
perfect. Okay, so let me start this session. Okay, I think before moving to this, let me introduce myself. I think, most of you know very well. So my name is Kishore Reddy. I do have, close to 12 years of experience into IT. Okay, I worked with, different technology. Initially, I started my career as a DevOps engineer. After that, I switched into MuleSoft. After that, I worked, some freelancing projects on this Workato. I have done, three certifications at Workato. I have completed that successfully. Okay, and today I'm going to start, new batch for this Workato. See, I stopped, these training sessions almost 1.5 year due to, market recession. So now, why again I started this course? Because recently many people got job on Workato. People who are working on Workato, they got very good hike. Okay, in the this last year, two people got almost 4 lakh, 5 lakh hike in this recession period. So that's why I decided this is the best course at this moment. So that's why I'm gonna start this batch. Okay, okay. Let me start this session. So anyone having any idea about this Workato? Have you heard about anything?
No,
No idea. Okay. So, one second. Just give me a second. Okay. So, what is Workato? Basically, Workato is nothing but it is one of the top leading iPaaS platform. iPaaS is nothing but integration platform as a service. I think many people know about MuleSoft, right? So, what is MuleSoft? That is one of the integration tool. So, this is also one of the automation and integration tool. Okay. So in this, there will be a no code, or I can say low code. In MuleSoft itself, we have a low code, but in MuleSoft, we need to write at least some script on data view. Okay. So many people they'll face some challenges in this, but here we don't have any code. I can say there is no code, no code automation. Okay. Clear? There is no coding. I'll show you practical as well so that you can understand very easily. Basically this Workato we can use by both business teams and as well as IT teams. So business teams are nothing but like let's say if you take any one company, we have HR team, finance team, marketing team, so many teams will be there, right? So everyone can use this Workato. So that's why it will be too good in the market. See, what are the core features of this Workato? In this Workato, basically we are going to use the recipes. Okay. So recipes are nothing but like workflows. Workflows is nothing but there we have some triggers and as well as actions as well. So this I'll show you practical, after few moments. Okay. Here we have pre-built connectors. Pre-built means already, connectors will be there. Let's say you want to connect with some MuleSoft, or you want to connect with the Gmail, or you want to connect with the Salesforce or NetSuite or any database, or you want to connect with the Facebook, if you want to generate some leads on Facebook also. So all these, pre-built connectors available here. Let's say Salesforce, NetSuite, Slack, Jira, ServiceNow. Like this, so many inbuilt tools will be there. So by using all these tools, you can connect and you can do your job. Okay, so that you don't want to download anything over here. So that is the advantage here. So Workato embedded for SaaS vendors, it is going to provide automation to customers. Okay, enterprise grade. Here in this course or tool, we have very good security as well. So first of all, like Workato. Now Workato is nothing but it is one of the automation tool, or we can say no code or low code tool. Okay. So what is the history of this? Workato? We'll see now. Basically, this Workato was founded in 2013. Okay. This Workato was founded in California, Mountain View, by Vijay Tella. This guy is an Indian. He founded this, this Workato. Now this guy is a CEO for this Workato company, Vijay Tella. And whenever, the moment they started, immediately they got some growth. So they started, Workato 2013. Within 2 years, they got, some growth. So Workato launched its first version of the iFast platform. So once they started the company, after 2 years, they started this first version of the iPass. Okay, introduce the concept of recipes. So here mostly in Workato we are going to use recipes only. So what is recipe? We'll talk that. We'll see practical as well today itself. And 2017 enterprise adoption expanded into enterprise scale integration with the governance, error handling, and advanced connectors. So many things added in the 2 years. Next 2 years, they added these things in this tool. Recognized as a strong player in the automation space by analysts. Okay. Earlier, MuleSoft was their top integration. Now this Workato plays an important role. 2019 global expansion. So global expansion means they expanded their offices, their services in different countries. Okay. So they opened offices in Singapore, Bangalore, Tokyo, London. Why they expanded? Because they need to serve, their services in the international market. 2021, Workato raised 200 million pounds. Okay, they raised some funds and they got that funds as well. So now valuation, crossed 5.7 billion. So they started very, small company. Now you can see it is a $1 million of the company now. 2022 innovation in automation. So Workato, I told you right, launched with Workato embedded SaaS vendors. So that is also done in the year of 2022. After this, 2023 and 2024 last year, market leadership, trusted by Fortune 500 companies like Slack, you know, this HubSpot, all this MGM Resorts, all these things. Worldwide, almost they will have 17,000 customers worldwide. Customers are nothing but for them customers, you know. For us, these are all like companies. Understood? Almost 17,000 companies are using this Workato at this moment. Okay. So today, so Workato enterprise automation platform, it is a low code iPaaS. So what it is going to serve, as I told you earlier, it is going to serve business and as well as IT teams. Okay. So we have free built connectors, almost 1,000 plus apps will be there. This directly we can use and we can integrate it. We will have a security, we'll have a recipes, simple automation will be there, scalability for enterprise workloads. So now, if you learn Workato for freshers, so what is the use of this Workato? So for freshers, Workato is a $1 billion company. So if you learn this Workato as a fresher, learning it puts you ahead in the job market, because for freshers they don't know anything. We can recently passed out candidates, they don't know anything. They know very simple Excel or PowerPoint like this. Okay. For IT experts, Workato is a trusted by Fortune 500. Mastering it makes you enterprise ready. So if you are already you have some experience into different domain or technology, if you learn this, your life will be very smooth, and you will get good packages, I can say. So without Workato, so we'll see how what and all the problems will be there, what will be the solutions earlier. Let's say, imagine we placed one order, or you joined this course, you paid course fees to me. Okay. So what is the evidence for that? Any idea? Let's say you paid course fee to me. Okay. So how you are going to do that? Very simple question I'm asking.
Just through UPI, so we'll send a screenshot.
Very good. So by using UPI through Phone Pay or Google Pay or Paytm, you are going to transfer to me, right? So that will be one of the proof. See, the moment you send some amount to me, what will happen? In your account it will be deducted, in my account it will be credited. Understood? So that we both will come to know, you transferred to me, your amount got deducted, I received, I have some amount in my account. Without apps, how you are going to pay this? Let's say, imagine earlier we don't have any apps, then how we'll do that? There is no UPI, imagine, there is no online transfer, nothing. So how will pay?
Yeah, we are paying in cash and we'll ask the receipt, right?
Okay. So what will happen? Let's say 100 people joined to my institute. Okay. What will happen? So you paid some amount. Okay. You paid some installment maybe. So I gave some receipt. Okay. Somewhere, you lose that receipt. What will happen? So there will be some problems, right? Let's say, imagine, leave this one. We'll take one more example. You ordered, something in any e-commerce website or somewhere. Okay. So you placed an order. So how will come to know whether order is uh, accepted or they processed? We don't know this process, right? It was very difficult to track all these things without these apps, I can say. Now we'll see some problems. Okay. So if you we'll talk about in a professional way, like companies. Let's say sales uses Salesforce. Okay, sales team will be there, right? They are using Salesforce. HR team uses some Bamboo HR tool. Okay. Finance team uses QuickBooks. So none are connected. This causes data silos, delays, and error because three teams will be there. They are using all three different apps. Now, what is the solution? With this Workato, you can connect all these apps in a minute. There is no custom coding required. One second. See, no coding is required. By using this Workato, you can connect to Salesforce to Bamboo, Bamboo to QuickBooks. So here, what is the problem? Because sales team uses Salesforce, HR uses Bamboo. Let's say sales team, they uploaded, something. Okay, it will not reach to HR team. HR team, they won't update anything. Okay, it will not, come to this, finance team. Okay, so there will be, so much of confusion earlier. So to avoid all these things, this Workato came into picture. See, not only this Workato, to connect all these things, we have a Dell Boomi, MuleSoft. Okay, so many other integration tools will be there. Tipco will be there. Okay, but each and every tool, they'll have, their own uniqueness, some difficulties, some advantage, some disadvantage. Okay, like this, I wrote, so many, problems and statements. Let's say you have some issue. You raised a ticket on, this tool, Zendesk, but the sales team uses Salesforce, and the product is, it is in Jira tool, Jira. It does not see it. Customer get frustrated. Let's say you placed one order. Okay, it's been almost 1 week. You didn't get any update. What will happen? Definitely, you will get frustrated. Why? Because you raised a ticket in Zendesk, but sales team, they are using, Salesforce. They will not come to know, whether you raised a ticket or not, because there is no connection between these two apps. Okay, so to avoid all these things, again, solution is Workato. So what will happen the moment whenever you raise a request in Zendesk, tickets automatically it will update in the Salesforce system. Okay, the moment it will update in the Salesforce system, what they will do, they are going to look on it. Once they will fix it, immediately it is going to reflect in the Jira issues. Okay, they will create issues in the Jira. Okay, in Jira again stages will be there, like it is processed or pending or succeeded or completed. All these things done. Once this is done, it is going to give a message notification through Slack channels in real time. So today what I'll do, I don't take Zendesk or Salesforce. Simple, we will take one Gmail and we will use some Slack. Let's say whenever someone sends some message to Gmail, immediately I should notify the, in this Slack channel. So this demo we will see it in a practical today. Okay. So without coding, that too. Same again. HR adds a new, let's say one new person joined in the organization. Okay, let's say I joined one company. My data they added in a Bamboo HR tool. But IT team must manually create accounts in Okta. So Gmail, Slack, and finance adds them into payroll. So it is very slow, and sometimes we may get some errors as well. In olden days, what will happen? What will whenever you go for an interview in the reception, you need to enter your name, mobile number, email ID, from where you came, all these things you have to note down, right? So after that, everything will be manual process. So, they will send for interview again. They'll make a note. First round, what will happen? Second round, third round, final round. How many of you selected? How many of you rejected? Complete manual process earlier. So now what will happen whenever at least once your profile got shortlisted, immediately you will get a email notification. Once you clear your first round, again you will get a call or email notification immediate basis. Okay. So solution is again with the Workato. Once a new hire is added, Bamboo HR accounts in Octa, Gmail, all will be created instantly. At a time, we can create all these accounts. So these are all, some problems and some solutions I gave. Okay. Let's say one candidate applied for a job. HR manually send a email. See, whenever there will be some opening, what will happen? It will not that much easy process. Let's say you got selected for interview. So HR what she needs to do or he needs to do? Immediately he need to send a email notification to the candidates. At the same time, they need to send an email to interviewers as well. Okay. So who is going to take your interview? For them also they need to send an email. Again, they need to schedule time as well, interview calls as well. So updates, spreadsheets, so many things will be there, manual process. Okay. Solution is Workato. Whenever a candidate got shortlisted, immediately auto triggers will be there in the Workato. What will happen? If we add just their IDs, automatically it will go to triggers to the interviewer and the interview person and other panel members, Slack reminders, Bamboo HR updates. Automatically it is going to happen. Okay, simply let's say I am the interviewer. If the candidate got shortlisted, what I'll do? I have some option got shortlisted. If I keep that, what will happen? Immediately, trigger will happen. It will go to everyone. 1 second. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so now let me ask you a question. So how many apps do you use at daily at work? So mostly we will use Gmail and Outlook will use, Slack will use. So depending upon the developer, they may use Salesforce or different tools. HR portals will be there, finance. These are all common for each and every organization. Now imagine if none of these apps talk to each other. Sales closes a deal in Salesforce, but in finance team has a no idea. HR writes someone, but IT spends hours creating accounts. This is called earlier I told you, right, data silos. So what will happen if these tools will not talk to each other? We will get so much of loss. Companies will lose so much of money. Okay. So for that, with the Workato, you can connect all these apps, and we can create some wonders. I'll show you practical on daily basis so that you will come to know. So what we'll do, we'll see one live demo. Okay. In this, what I'll do, we'll connect with Gmail. So whenever a new message will come, automatically it should reflect on Slack as well. Okay. So for this, what I need to do, I want to create a one recipe. So here almost we'll use terminology called recipes in Workato. Recipes are nothing but some triggers. Okay. So what I'll do, I'm going to create a one new Gmail account. So that I'm going to use one more Slack. I need to send a message to this channel. So here, what is my source? My source is Gmail and my target is Slack. Okay. So I want to test this. So I need to send a test email. So whenever I send a test email, immediately I need to get a alert in the Slack. Pop instantly. It should pops instantly. So what's the message? You see how easy that was. So after this, we'll see, whether it is easy or not. What we'll do? We'll see some practical. Okay. So if you want to just type workato.com. So the moment you type, workato.com, there will be no sign in, guys. No sign up. You don't create any account. You don't have any access. Let's say if you click on a get trail account, see it is asking work email. You have to, you have to provide your working email. So it will not allow Gmail accounts. For that, what I'll do, I'll use different environment so that it will allow. That I'll show you later. Okay. If you want to create account by your own, it won't happen here. Okay. Okay. This is my sandbox environment. So I'll click on get created. So here, what you can do, you can create your own account. Okay. Since I already have account, I'm going to open this account. Okay. So this is the screen, guys. Daily, like, you will see only this screen here. Operations hub. Okay. Community libraries. So in this community libraries, we have a recipe. Can you see here recipes? As I told you in demo, we have, different, apps in the Workato or inbuilt connectors. Can you see Salesforce, Workday, NetSuite, ServiceNow, Oracle, Slack, SAP, Jira, Okta, SFTP, HubSpot, you know. These are all, inbuilt connector. You don't want to download it. Simply you just drag it and you can use it wherever you want, depending upon your requirement. So you can connect it. Understood? You can see if you want to generate some leads on Facebook, okay, you can use this Workato as well. So today our requirement is our source is Gmail and our target is Slack. So we need to send a whenever if someone will send a message to Gmail, automatically, it should reflect in the Slack as well. This is our first integration. So this is the Slack. So today we are going to use these two. So now what I'll do, I'll go to project. So here projects will be there. I'm going to click on project. So project description, if you want, you can write it or you can keep it as empty. So new project, you can mention it as first. Just create a project. So once we create a project, in this, we need to create, a different folder. Some structure will be there. That is the best practice. Those and all we will follow later. So we need to create a one main folder. Okay. If we have any function calls, we need to create a one function folder. Like this, we have to, follow the best practices. But at this moment, I'm not going to follow anything. Just what I'll do, I'm going to create a simple project. Okay. So already we created, right? So here what you can do, folder name, if you want, you can create a main as well, like this. Just I'm showing one. Okay. So in this main folder, like this similar way, you have to create a function folder like this, different folders. So just I created a folder, how you created in Windows, similar way we created folder. Just click on create a recipe. So you just provide a recipe name. So first project something, some naming conventions will be there, that we'll talk later. Just click on start building. See, I didn't do anything, just I created a simple folder. Okay. First project, I have created a project. Okay. One second, where it went. Yeah. So no recipes here. Trigger from the app. Okay. So here, first of all, we need to connect with the Gmail, right? Just type Gmail. So you can see, just click on it. That's it. The moment we click on this Gmail, so now what we need to do, it is going to ask, few things. So authentication type, what by default it is taking. Account name, my Gmail account. So click on sign in. Because we need to integrate, right? We need to provide, username and password. By default, it will take, because I logged in with the same Gmail. Okay. Now you can see checks for new email every 5 minutes. See, they mentioned 5 minutes. Usually, it will not for every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, guys. Okay. Now, what I want to read in the message. See, in Gmail, we have so many things, right? Let's say if you open this, we have, what is this? Subject, right? We have a subject, we have a body, right? If you take this, see, this is the subject. So this is the body. Okay. Like this, you need to mention it here. So what you want to read from here. Okay. So formula here, text will be there, formula will be there. Formula means if you want to apply something, you can use this formula mode. That we'll discuss later. Now where I want to read, I want to read from this inbox. Okay. In inbox. Okay. Clear. So if you want to include any spam or trash, you can select it as yes or no here. Okay. So this is done. See, now click on this action. So again, if we have any errors here, we need to handle this error handling. And then what is our target system?
Slack.
Yeah.
Very good. Slack. So you just click on the Slack. Okay. In this, we have to create an account. Okay. So Slack also, what will happen? We need to, download this Slack, before this. So we have to provide that. We need to post a message to this Slack. Okay. So we need to connect with this Slack first. Okay, because I did not download, so it is giving some issue. So what I'll do, I'm going to download this Slack as well. Okay, so it will take some 5 minutes. So I'm going to do that. So there will be no coding guys here. So everything will be drag and drop only. Okay. So what I need to do, once we download this Slack account directly, we can connect it here. Slack download, let me download. In my local system, it should be there. So in real world, you don't want to download this Slack. Okay, why? Because let's say I want to see some message like this, right? If you don't download, how can we see this message? So for that purpose, we need to download that message. Whenever we download that message, the moment if someone send a Gmail message like this, let's say we received this message. If you want to display this in our Slack, so we have to download this Slack as well. Okay, clear? So we have 1 minute left here. Now what I will do, you guys, again join with the same link, guys. In meanwhile, what I'll do, I'll download this. Okay. And Zoom, I'm right now at this moment I'm using retail. It is allowing only 45 minutes. Okay. So you can rejoin with the same link, guys. I'll show you this integration. It won't take not even 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. We'll connect after 5 minutes.